Hello. How are you today? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Hey everybody. Let me find myself on here so I can make sure. Let's see, there should also be a dashboard. Trying to make sure that I get okay. Just gotta make sure I'm doing right. Because I don't, for some reason I don't trust this dashboard. Anyway, hi everybody, it's Cathy representing which word to wear. Sassy Silver Sisters. How is everybody? Let me find myself on here now. Where there I be. Okay, see, it says on here that 4 people are watching, but it doesn't tell me on my dashboard. That's why I have to watch. Okay, hey everybody. How are you? I hope y'all had a beautiful weekend because it was the perfect day in Virginia to have an outdoor function or, you know, to have your get together. Hi, Flo. How are you? How is everybody? How was your weekend? How was your Easter, Flo? I'm just always there we go. Alice, see? You're come there you are. Okay, maybe I'm just ahead of myself. Okay. Hi Alice. How are you? Oh my goodness. I'm still full from yesterday. We had so much food. It was not funny. And I was gonna bring some home. I said, oh man, I don't wanna no. I was so full and I wished I had, but I gotta remember that next time. No matter how full you are, bring some leftovers. Um, but my daughter's kids wanted a lot of the leftovers too, so I wanted them to have it. Okay, let's see. What am I doing? What am I doing? I hope everybody, good Flo. I hope everybody had a great weekend. I hope the weather was good for you and a little sunshine just brings the mood, a good mood out. Um, no matter what happens, you're like a plant. You need sunshine. Okay, everybody. Today is Monday, April 10th, 2023. Let's ask Alexa what the weather's going to be today. Meet my co-host, Alexa. Let me get the volume. Alexa, turn the volume up all the way. Well, Alexa, what is the weather in Culpeper, Virginia?
Currently, in Culpeper, it's 59 degrees Fahrenheit with clear skies and sun. You can expect more of the same today, with a high of 67 degrees and a low of 33 degrees.
Yes. Okay. And Alexa, tell me a joke.
Why did the turtle cross the road? We don't know yet. He's still crossing.
That's me. That's me with my chores. Um, okay, let's do the weird holidays and get that out. Because if I don't, I'm going to forget because I don't have them written down. I've got them on my computer. Okay, for April 10th, you have Dingus Day, is always the Monday after Easter. You have Golfer's Day, oh, National Farm Animals Day, National Siblings Day. I happen to run across that and I go, oops, can't forget that. Safety Pin Day. Who doesn't love to have a safety pin for emergencies? Okay, today in history, 1849, Walter Hunt of New York City patents the safety pin. He later sells the patent for $400. 1866, Do You Love Animals? Animal Association for the Prevention of Cruelty to Animals was established, which is a good thing, I think. So many people mistreat their animals. All right. 1912, the unsinkable RMS Titanic departs on its maiden and final voyage from Southampton, England. 1916, the PGA was formed and the first professional golf tournament was held. That was 1916. Okay, 1970, Paul McCartney officially announced that the Beatles have split up. Okay, we got some birthdays. On April 10th, 1794, Commodore Matthew Perry opened naval relations with Japan. 1847, Joseph Pulitzer, journalist, publisher. 1882, Frances Perkins, first U.S. woman cabinet member, Secretary of Labor. That was the 1882. 1915, Harry Morgan, actor. 1921, Chuck Connors, actor. 1932, Omar Sharif, actor. 1936, John Madden, football coach and sportscaster. 1938, Don Meredith, football player, sportscaster. 1951, Steven Seagal, actor. And 1982, actress Grey's Anatomy. The doesn't say her name. Actress. Just says actress, Grey's Anatomy, and the practice. It doesn't say her name. Oh well, whoever you are, happy birthday. It doesn't say her name. Oh my God. Okay, we're not going to save that, so I can get rid of that. Okay, coolness. 63 in Texas. Hey, Suzette. Okay, I can't see. Going blind. I've got to. I keep telling y'all. I've been telling y'all for 2 years. I have to get an eye doctor appointment. For some reason, it's not happening. Maybe I'm not supposed to have better glasses. Maybe I'm not supposed to see anything. Not funny, but really. Okay. Okay, guys, we got that out of the way. Now I want to show you a trick. If you've seen it already, cool, but I'm spreading the word because this does work. It does because I did it. I made deviled eggs for Easter. And I found a better way to peel eggs by putting it in a jar and shaking it up, and then it would peel easier. And it does that works, but this really works. So I want y'all to pay attention. Listen up. Okay, your egg has a small end and a larger end, and you take the larger end. You take the larger end and you tap it and you tap it until you hear the tick. There's a different sound, and it sounds like you cracked the egg. And 99.9% of the time, you haven't cracked the egg, but you loosened the membrane that is inside the shell, right? And that's what hangs up when you're trying to peel an egg. All my deviled eggs, I did 2 dozen, and the egg was perfect. I'm proud. Okay, so you tap until you hear the different sounds. So listen up. Did you hear the different sound? That membrane has broke loose. So I don't have any hard boiled eggs to show you, but I swear it works. So I'll boil these eggs today, and then I'll do a short video and show you guys. So hang on. There's more. I got a couple more eggs left. So I'll go ahead and do these so you can hear. Okay, small end, the larger end, and you take a spoon and you tap lightly. You don't bang it, you tap it. Watch this. It's too busy talking. Sorry to say, watch this will not work. It makes it sounds like a crack, but it's not. Okay, last one. This is the small end. This is the larger end. My bone's cracking, not the egg. Hang on. All right, listen. Not gonna work. Hang on. There you go. And it did it. I did 2 dozen eggs, and every one of them did it. Some, sooner than others, but it did it. And you boil them. Do your thing about boiling them, and then you go ahead and I always peel my eggs warm if I can. I haven't tried it cold yet, but I should probably divide these up. And they peeled. I did not have to. I just, you crack around it on the table or whatever. And then they just, yeah, sorry. Thank you for reminding me. Yeah, the egg is raw. When you do this, this is before you boil. And I was so excited that it worked. I was just like, I had to peel 2 dozen eggs, and it usually takes forever. And you're always aggravated, and I'm always saying, why do I sign myself up for this job? I don't. It's just aggravating. And then, but phew, I didn't time myself, but it was like no fuss, no muss. The eggs were clean. They weren't all mangled up like some of them get, when you're trying to peel an egg and it won't work. Perfect. And so far, every video that I've seen where people try it, it's magic. They love it. Yeah. So it's the raw egg, it's the large end, it's lightly tap. I use a tablespoon because it's a little bit heavier. The light tap with the spoon, and until you hear that, I call it a tick. Until you hear that tick, and at first, when you first do it, you think you've cracked the egg, but you haven't. You've loosened that membrane inside. Who discovered that? That's what I want to know. But they came out perfect. The eggs. I was just amazing to me. But yeah, came out perfect. You just crack around it like you normally do after you hard boiled them. Crack around it and start peeling, and nothing stuck. Nothing stuck. I know some years I do this and none of the eggs turned out pretty. They all had gashes in them where I'm trying to get the shell off. So yeah, try it. If you got an egg in your refrigerator, try it. Just try to get that tick sound, and then boil it later. That's what I'm gonna do with these, and then I'll show you because I can boil them in between this and Cathy's online sales. Yeah, try it. You'll be so happy. You will be so happy. At least I was. Because I like to make deviled eggs. I just don't like fighting with it. Okay, guys. So we have a new subscriber to YouTube, our YouTube channel. Thank you very much. Denise Fawcett or Fawcett. Thank you very much for subscribing. Don't forget, we're going to go live. The sisters are going to go live on the April 25th at 10 a.m. Eastern Time. And we're going to do I don't know what they're going to do. I haven't talked to Rhonda. Rhonda's in charge of doing a no bake something or other. So we're going to do a demo, I guess, no bake. And then I'll talk to the girls because I got the keychains in and see if we can give a keychain away until they're all given away eventually, I guess. I don't know. I haven't talked to them yet, but we've got sister keychain. Okay. So I hope y'all had a great Easter. I am uh oh, how am I going to say this? I am waiting on my son had an emergency, but he's home, and so he's going to the doctor today, and we're going to see how he does from there. Whatever the doctors say, and then he's got appointments at the cardiologist and all that stuff. So yeah, he had a scare, a serious scare. So he's going to check in with his doctor today because that happened over the weekend. Check in with his doctor today, and then he's going to find out when and where his cardiologist appointment is, um, and go from there. So, okay, Easter funnies. Oh, I made a video. I don't know if y'all seen it or not. I'm one of them people that crazy things pop in your head. Yeah, good, Suzette. I'm one of them people that crazy things pop in my head all the time. So I've got these stinky deviled eggs and I put them in the car, but I didn't have them in an enclosed container. I had them in a, because when I cut the eggs, I put them in a cake pan or something so they don't fall out. And then I cover it with saran wrap. But see, that's not airtight. So I put them in the car and they stunk the car up so bad. Um, anyway, so I put them together at my daughter's house because it's easier for me to do it that way instead of trying to carry all these deviled eggs and getting them all smashed and all that. So I'm going to. I did a reel on it. If you guys are going down the road with something stinky like that, I mean, it was powerful because it was 2 dozen eggs and they were powerful smelling. And all I kept thinking is if somebody pulls me over for whatever reason and I have to roll the window down, it's going to knock them out. So I pulled over and I made the video and I took my sweatshirt. Hi, Brenda. Then I took my sweatshirt and I covered over the pan, and that helped. I'm thinking, holy smoke, these things are, phew. Um, so anyway, so yeah, so now I'm going to find a pan that I can carry them in because you don't want to layer them up; they'll squash. Pan I can layer them in that has an airtight lid like a Tupperware thing or something because I don't mind doing the deviled eggs. I didn't want them stinking up the car. I didn't want to. Yeah, one other time that happened to me, not with the eggs, but with one of the kids when they were a baby. Going down the road, okay, here we go, poopy diaper, and it was powerful. I promise you, it was powerful. And that's all I kept thinking. If I could stop for whatever reason, that I don't know what he's going to think about this stinky car. So anyway, so yeah, it was a beautiful day. Um, everybody was cracking jokes. They played that because everybody's older, so they played that. Um, you put a spoon in your mouth and you pick up an egg and throw it in the basket. So we had a winner there. We were cracking jokes about that too. And so me and my other granddaughter, Alyssa, was going to was talking about adult Easter egg hunt. So I was seeing some of the Easter egg hunts on the videos, and they are, they have some. They started the adult Easter egg hunts with a little alcohol things and the eggs. But then I've been seeing, let's see, the last one I saw was okay, everybody, each egg, these are adults, right? Each egg has money in it. One of them has two $50 bills in it. and whoever gets the most eggs gets $100. OMG, it was hilarious. These guys were knocking each other over, stealing each other's eggs. It was like a wrestling match. Um, but they were having fun at it, right? But yeah, it was like a football game or something. They were having it was, and that's what would happen to my kids and grandkids because they're so competitive. So anyway, and somebody will probably end up getting hurt. But then I thought about that too. I said, okay, well, we can do the same thing. We can, say there's $1 in each egg. One of them has a higher, probably a $20 bill, and then a prize. And we don't say money, you just say a prize for who has the most eggs. And that's not as, maybe they won't get as desperate. But yeah, so I thought, and we don't have any littles anymore. I mean, the littles are in another county, and sometimes they're at my daughter's house, and sometimes they're at the other family members' houses. So we don't always see them. But even so, that's only two right now. So if next year there's still the only two littles, we could still do something kid friendly for them, but we can also do an adult thing. I think it would be fun if it's pretty outside. And if it's not, you'd have to think of something else to do if it's not pretty outside. But yeah, we like to play the games and we like to crack jokes. And so we had a good time, had good food. Um, I took a new sweet potato recipe. Instead of doing the sweet potatoes out of the can, which because I'm lazy, I went to Aldi's. They didn't have canned sweet potatoes there. I looked all over the store twice. I'm going, what store does not have canned sweet potatoes? And I didn't want to go to another store. So I said, so I'm looking around and I saw that they did have the bagged sweet potatoes, which is better for you anyway. So I made a pan of that, and instead of putting marshmallows and stuff in it, I did the all the seasonings, and then I did an oatmeal pecan flour, brown sugar, and butter topping. Turned out, and it was easy to do, so it turned out good. So I think I'm going to do that next time, or for Christmas, or for whatever, because I kind of like the simplicity of it. And the sweet potatoes, I put a little butter and brown sugar and stuff in the sweet potatoes themselves, but I tasted them first. They were already sweet, sweet, so I just sprinkled over top of it. But they were good, guys. They really were. And my daughter fixed the candied roasted carrots, and they were good too. They were good too. And I don't like cooked carrots, but they were good because they had I don't know how she sweetened them, but I remember one time I did a honey roasted carrot, and it turned out good. And she said it was easy. Her recipe was easy too. So we had a good time. Did you guys have a good weekend? Brenda, did you have a good weekend? Oh, we're going to have a pretty day. I can't believe it. I got so much to do. Mondays, 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 Mondays. I have so much to do. Um, I got to think of a plant to get mom for her house for Mother's Day. I just don't know what I'm going to get. I usually get her a tomato plant, so I think guess I'll get that. Problem is at her house they don't do well, and I don't know what that is. Um, she likes the mini tomatoes, but I think you get your because you can pick them, like strawberries. But I don't know. I don't know. I'll figure it out once I get to the store. Let's see. What else did I want to tell you guys? Next Monday I'll be here hopefully. It depends. I always make the event. So if you guys are ever worried about it or whatever, you can look at the event. And if I have to reschedule it, um, sometimes I reschedule it to the next day. Other times I just skip the whole week and see you the following Monday. And don't forget, guys, there's many, many, many ways you can support our stuff. And what we're working on this year is concentrating on reviews. We do reviews anyway, but we're concentrating on doing the reviews so you can purchase a review, an item off our wish list. If you don't want to purchase off the wish list, you can contact us. If you can't find our address, you can contact us and say, look, I've got this item I'd like you to review. It would be very interesting. Where can I send it? Some people make stuff and they want their review, or some people sell items like we did a LuLaRoe, I think, one time and reviewed it, and that was fascinating because we didn't know anything about LuLaRoe, and they were the key word for me was they're so soft. Oh, thank you, Suzette. That was from way back when, but it's our best photo together. And Rhonda wanted it taken at that spot, and that was the best. That's the best one so far. Especially when you have to have a special occasion to get the boys together, right? But yeah, that was the best one so far. I was going through something and it said sibling day. I said, sibling day? Wait a minute. Because I can't keep up with all the stuff. So I said, okay. I said, I'll see if I can find that one photo, right? So I found it and posted it because all these holidays just they have a holiday for everything, right? And I didn't know it was sibling day. Oh, let me show you the cookies I made. Mom said to save her one, so I brought some back for Kelly and Rhonda too to taste. It's just plain sugar cookies, but I like to do different things with them. So, cookie pop. So, we had a tulip, and you have to make them thick to have to. I found out through Pioneer, what is it, Pioneer Woman, that if you make them thicker than norm, like that. See, let me get up. Let me see if I can get it focused. Wait a minute, I can't see it. Hold on. I'm gonna mess something up. If you make them thick, a little bit thicker than what I usually make the cookies, then fresh out of the oven, guys, figure out how to do it without getting burnt, which it took me a minute, but I did figure it out. Okay, so they're thicker. Come on, get in front of my face. Come on. But anyway, it's not working. Oh, there we go. Okay, see, they're thicker and fresh out of the oven. Then you take, and it worked. Then ah, you take your stick, and while fresh out of the oven, you push the stick in. Easy to do. Just try to keep it level so it doesn't go up or down through it, and it holds. She said she does it that way because when the cookie cools, it cools around, it shrinks up a little bit, it cools around the stick. So it worked. So yeah, these are, goes over to mom's house for the girls and for the sisters, and mom wanted me to save her one. The only thing is, I was decorating cookies in the middle of the night because we had that sugar cookies. Yeah. Yeah. I like sugar cookies. Fun. I don't care. So I get all the rejects, the ones that don't turn out. But anyway, so the next time I won't have a stem on the cookie. I won't have a stem because that kind of aggravated me. So I'll chop the stem off before I bake them. And then middle of the night decorating, they're sloppy. But nobody really cares because they want to eat the cookie. and I was just blind trying to put dots. And just I was just so tired. But I had to do it the night before so it would dry in the morning, Easter Sunday, and then put the bags on them. So I put videos on I mean, I watched videos on YouTube with my phone while I was bagging the cookies. Um, but I didn't have a lot left over because my daughter's a beautician, and she said her customers love the cookies. So I said, "Cool, I'll make extra." So everybody got to take extra if they wanted to, and they did, um, which is good. It makes me happy. But that's my Easter treat instead of buying candy, or it's my holiday treat instead of buying candy or buying something that maybe they don't like. If they don't like the cookie, whatever. Oh, let me show you the display. The display is prettier than the cookie itself. And this is another Dollar Tree, you guys. It was easy. I mean, very easy. If I can find it, I'll show you. Oh, where to go? 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 Oh, here it is. I don't know if I posted it or not on the page. If I didn't, here it is. I know, I think I put it on the group, but I don't know if I put it on the page or not. But no matter what the cookies look like, because I told everybody, don't look at the details of the cookie, just eat it. Anyway, so can I get it? Can I get it? Wait a minute, let's see if it turns out. There we go. Isn't that pretty? That was so much fun. So they didn't realize it, but I had, here, let's try it again. I had 3 tulips, which stands for each kid. And then I had 7 of the blue ones, which stood for each grandkid. I didn't do I didn't have something different to do the great grandkids. So, but my daughter fixed a basket for them, and I put a cookie in each basket. But yeah, it's fun for me. But that flower garden tin came from Dollar Tree. The grass we already had from our Dollar Tree craft before. Isn't it cute? And then I'm going, they're going to be top heavy. This is a light tin. So um, she said, wait a minute, somebody's contacting me again. She said, I called Kelly and I said, I don't know what I'm going to do about weighting this tin down because it's going to be top heavy, right? And she said, what about rice? Do you have rice? And I'm going, oh, let's try that. So I put a bag of rice in the bottom of the tin, and then I put, because I'm an eBay seller, I had foam around here, and I cut the piece of foam. It's about that thick. Cut the piece of foam and squished it down in there, made it tight so it wouldn't move, and squished it down in there. And then I could put the first I put the grass in there, and then I put the sticks. Got to be careful. Don't hold the cookie and push the stick. Hold the stick and push it down in the foam. Easy peasy, easy peasy. Not expensive. If you guys make cookies, I run out of the pretty, these are like bags that have a seam. I ran out of I had enough of the pretty bags to make for the display. And then I used the rest of the bags for the just pass out cookies. So it all worked. And some of the stuff the kids gave me for Christmas, the cooking stuff, all came in handy for Easter. Um, so I had the casserole carrier thing to keep the sweet potatoes warm, buddy. She didn't have to put them in the oven. It works. So thanks for that. And then I had a treat carrier. I think I showed y'all if you want to go back and look. I had a treat carrier that one of the kids gave me to carry cookies and things in, and that's what I carried the extra cookies in. And then I had one of the cookie boxes that I put for my daughter to take to her customers. So it all worked. It was a good, good Easter. Let's see. What else? Anytime you guys want to contact us, message us, and somebody should, most of the time it's me getting back in touch with you and let you know what's going on or answer your questions. My brother's doing well. Thank goodness my brother is doing well. Um, I'm not for sure. Okay, so he's not off his IVs, his daily IVs yet, but he will be. But he's out there doing his thing with everybody. Just, when you have to stay home for 4 hours, or whatever, however long it takes for the IV, that kind of messes your day up. But he's out doing his thing, which he's a bee man, checking on the bees and stuff. But he has a lot of people supporting him, so we're grateful that he has. Thank you so much. Now, I want you guys to keep my son. I'll give you more details after I know, but he had a health scare. So we are a serious health scare. So we're going to go from there. And then I'll let you know he's going to the doctor today. He's going to get a cardiologist appointment. And so he might not like me telling you this, but he needs um yeah, thoughts and prayers. So we're going from one person to the other person, y'all. Be like mom, we'll have a prayer chain for too long. So yeah. Um yeah. So we'll go from there cuz yeah, I will. I'll tell you more details once I know more details. But I can tell you right now, it was a scare. And so we just, yeah, we're going to go from there and I'll give you more details. I don't want to say anything because, that was hospital information. And I want him to, once he gets checked out and gets leveled out to where with information, once he gets checked out with information, um, and he knows what he's doing from there. If anything, we'll just, yeah. Right now, it's not as serious as my brother, but it was more of a scare, and I'll let you know what's going on. But yeah, he needs. I know, Suzette. And they they make they make like he had to go to the hospital. I'll tell you that much. So everybody, he's got two sisters, he's got a girlfriend, he's got his mom, and then he's got his daughters, and it's like boom, everybody's there, and everybody, but the second day he was fine, and I'll give you more details later if we find out any more details, but I'll let y'all know. But yeah, so we had all these women. Uh, anyway, they have videos about grandparents coming to the rescue of their grandchildren. It is hilarious. Y'all ever run into any of them videos? You need to check it out. I know Facebook has reels. I watch the Facebook reels and I watch TikTok, and it's so funny because especially the ones that say, "Mom, you never did that for me. Why are you doing that for your grandchildren?" And the grandmas go, "Oh, don't worry about it. This is my grandkid." Uh, yeah, I know. You know what? Yeah, it takes Suzette. It takes, yeah. well, we're like coming to the rescue, and we don't know what we're doing. We're just there. Um, and I know we aggravate him because at one time we were all in the room at the same time. This was after he was feeling better, right? Um, and this was after over he was over his emergency scare. Um, he goes, "Come on, y'all, you got too many videos going at the same time because we're showing each other our phones, right? Did you see this video?" And we're going like this, and we're, because we were happy he felt better, and uh, it was all these women was irritating him. Uh, oh yes, I definitely. I know one time my daughter's going. Um, she had serious health issues with her dad, and they all got him through it, thank goodness. But then turn around and got him a better, and then turn around, and then my brother had his care, and my daughter goes, she's so funny. She says, "Mom, I don't know how to pray, but," I said, "God, it's me again." I cracked up laughing because I said, "Nobody really knows, Melanie. You just do your thing." Oh, she said, "I hate to disturb you, but we have another problem." It's not funny, but I mean the situation that she's funny when she tells the story anyway. But she goes, "It's me again." Oh my goodness. But yeah, I appreciate that, everybody, because it is scary. And all these, all these problems, everybody's health issues. But the older you get, the more you're surrounded with either your own health issues or somebody else's. And sometimes, like the doctor told me, if you don't take care of yourself, you can't take care of somebody else. So everybody has to start taking care of themselves. And I'm finding out, I don't want to preach as far as um, food goes. Y'all need to, for some reason, this past, way before Christmas, my body's craving natural food. And I just do what my body wants me to do as far as trying to get to the natural foods. I did this way in the beginning when my thyroid started messing up. I'm going, I don't want sugar. I want honey and stuff. I just instinctively was gravitating to real food, even though I do eat horrible anyway. But when I'm serious about it, I'm going, but that's yuck. I want something real. I keep telling myself I want real food. The real, the processed food is what's messing everybody up. And I believe that it's the processed food. First, it was all the salt in the food, right? Then I started thinking about all the. I know, Suzette. It's like you're bothering him. That's what Melanie was saying. She goes, I don't know how I don't know how to do this. I just go, oh, it's me again. Oh, but I guess it's okay if you're asking for other people, right? I said, Melanie, he hears you. Just keep on asking. Oh, that's funny. I'm back on the line. I know. Um, but just yeah, it's steady. I even have an alert on my phone um, for America. At 9 o'clock at night, they started this thing about pray for America at 9 o'clock at night, and I've had that alert on my phone from COVID time. Had that alert on my phone, and it pops up. You just say a quickie. Oh, processed food, Alyssa. I can't. Oh no. Okay. Uh, you know what? Everybody's having a problem with gluten, and I don't know why it's all of a sudden. Yeah, see? Well, I think that's probably naturally what my body's doing, um, because, I don't know what it is. I just instinctively go, you know what? I'm not feeling good. Maybe I shouldn't eat that. Maybe I should eat this. And let's get to the real food. That's all this stuff. And then I see these videos of these people because now I'm interested and I'm studying, right? So I see these videos of people going, look at what is in this food. And then it scares the tar out of me. So I go, okay. And then my daughter, like now I'm telling everybody, go get allergy tested because you can have symptoms that are like, oh, I've got, yeah, yucky. I shouldn't have ate that. And come to find out you're allergic to it, actually. You have sensitivity and then you have allergic reactions. So yeah, she didn't know she was allergic. She didn't know she was allergic to peanuts. She didn't know it. I didn't know it. Nobody knew it. She has Crohn's, so when she eats something and it upsets her or gives her pain, she thinks it's the Crohn's that's doing it. And that's what you would think. If your stomach hurts, okay, that's what it is. We're going to find out. Um, she ate a piece of candy that had nuts in it or something, and she don't eat a whole lot of it because she doesn't want to upset her stomach. And next thing you know, she said she's in bed in severe stomach pain. And I said, guarantee you that's what did it then. If you didn't know you were allergic, that poor kid can't eat nothing. She can't eat nothing. And so little suggestion for anybody that has extra money. Um, she started going to a functional because the shots she was taking for her Crohn's to keep it at bay um, was making her sick too. So somebody suggested she go see a functional doctor. So she went to the functional doctor, and it was very expensive upfront that the insurance does not pay. And then when you go to the testing and certain things, your insurance will pay for it. Um, she has done that, and she has found out all her triggers for the food sensitivity and the allergies. And I said, how long has it been since you haven't had your shot for your Crohn's? And she said, she told me, I forgot. And she's doing good. She's doing good. It's all about I'm not saying the Crohn's is all about it, but flare ups is all about what you put in your body. And your allergies and stuff. I'm still amazed. And so I told her, I said, you need to start telling people because it's a good thing. So she started, and there's certain things that she has to take on a regular basis, minerals, vitamins, stuff like that, probiotics, all that stuff. But they're a higher quality, and this doctor knows where the higher quality stuff is. Of course, it costs more, of course, but it's worth it if you're not sick. So if anybody has any money, you need to check out a good functional doctor that's not going, because she told Missy, she goes, look, it's going to cost a lot in the beginning, but you wean off and you get to a maintenance, and then all you have to do is buy your, whatever she has to take, um, her minerals and vitamins and probiotics and all that kind of stuff. She knows what each one does for the body, and she has Crohn's patients, and she just knows how to keep you from being in a flare up. And she knew automatically that if she ate something she shouldn't, that it would make her Crohn's flare up. So I said, how are you doing? She says, as long as I don't eat anything I'm not supposed to, I am fine. It's amazing. Just everything. I don't know. I guess I'm getting old, but everything. is just, to me, is becoming poisonous. Well, it literally is, but you don't realize it if you're, um, you just don't realize it. Just because it tastes good, you're going to eat it. Okay. Well, that's fine. But then when you get older and start having health problems too, or if you're young and have health problems, you don't want to add to not feeling good. So, yeah. So yeah, I'm just, when I have the chance and I have the choice, I prefer real food over fake food. And there's becoming a lot of fake food out there. So, okay, done with my lecture. But yeah, serious, that is serious business. You can, it's like um, if all they ate was candy, serious, if all they ate was chocolate candy or something, they would eventually get sick off of it. So you got to remember to try to put nutritional um, stuff in your body. I mean, you just your body needs it, right? Lecture over. Sorry, I didn't mean to go on a rant. Okay, my ladies. Thanks, Alyssa. Um, Let me see. And Suzette. Let me go scroll on back. If I missed anybody, sorry. Flo, thank you very much. Alice, thank you. Don't forget, April 25th at 10 a.m. If you can't make it, that's fine. You can always catch it on a replay or later on in life. It's going to be on YouTube. Just depends how much time I had. I was supposed to put more videos on YouTube, but we had our emergency. And so it'll get there when it gets there. Thanks, everybody. Oh, yeah, eat your veggies. Oh, my gosh. And if you don't like veggies, put them in a smoothie. Uh, you can also put them in your whatever else you're eating that will disguise what you don't like. You know what I mean? All right, my ladies, I got to get off here. Got things to do. I have eggs to boil, and then I'll take another video. Talk to you later. Bye. And live video. Bye, everybody.